So guys, it's your boy Carl. Okay, I'm in Dayton, Ohio, of course. We got the Grafton Health Medical Building over here. A pretty cool, little building that belongs, I think it's actually a church for Grandview Medical Center, but that's pretty sick. I like it. This is really a torn down neighborhood, but this is where I was raised at. This is called the Five Oaks area. And I don't know, I want to share a little bit of it with you. I'll show you guys other things at different times, but as you look around, a lot of these houses are historical, so they have to be kept to, the standards that they used to be. Of course, you just seen the hospital. But this is the neighborhood I grew up in. Here shortly, I'm going to take a right, and we're going to go by the house I grew up in. My best friend, Damon, used to live in this blue house right here. It didn't used to be like that, that's for sure. And he moved down the street, of course, and, we had a haunted house and everything. There's a lot of cool things about Dayton. One of them is the NCAA. First four comes to UD Arena, where I'm actually coming from. But the street we're about to turn on is Brightwood Avenue. This neighborhood ain't what it used to be, but, it's where I grew up. And I figured I would show you guys where I grew up at. All right, right here was a lady named Sandy, and it looks like it's boarded up. I remember she used to live there, and of course my buddy Anthony that died, his mom Opal lived here. And man, so many memories on the street. I lived here from the age of about 5 years old to 14. But as you guys see, 542 Brightwood right there, the gray house. That's where I was raised up at. And all these other houses, is where my friends and relatives and everything else was. Now, this big empty lot up here used to be Van Cleve School. Now, Van Cleve School was an elementary, but when they tore it down a lot of memories. I kissed a lot of girls on them steps when I was a youngin'. My wife don't like that, but hey, this neighborhood's kind of beat down, but this is not where I live now. This is where I was raised up at. When we cross this street up here, I'm going to show you the bike trail that I actually used to go on all the time. It's one of the ways I used to stay fit back in the day. And I know I don't work on it too much anymore, but at this church over here to the left, when I was a kid, we used to go over there to like a little Sunday school, after school, and they had these, they would cut up apples and have nutritious snacks and have a good time. But yeah, it was definitely fun, going there. There was all kinds of little neighborhood activities. Like I said, this is the Five Oaks area. And if you're from Dayton or you know anybody from Dayton, Five Oaks area is not no joke. Five Oaks area is kind of rough, always has been. But you guys got to see the house that I was raised in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I would like to share a lot more with you guys. Dayton's so cool. It's also the birthplace of Orville and Wilbur Wright. You guys know them as the Wright brothers, the inventors of flight. Of course, the first flight took place in Kitty Hawk, but as you can see, this is the bike trail. I don't know if you can see it. And there's a place up here, Waverling Gardens. Now, my son actually likes to come here because it's really nice, has a lot of flowers. Of course, this is a little park, Island Park. I remember my son got stitches in his hand sliding down the slide when he was just a little guy. And this plat up here to the right, we're not actually going to see it all the way, but it used to be, it's a big empty land now. It used to be one of the roughest parts in Dayton. It was called Parkside Homes, and oh man, the murder rate is crazy around there, but they tore it down because of that. Anyways, guys, this is a little bit about Dayton. We're going to call it part one because I plan on bringing a lot more to you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more of my hometown, let me know. You got to see the house I was raised up in, and I don't know who lives there now or anything else because the property's been sold. But I kind of wanted to, just cruise by there anyways and show you guys. So anyways, guys, go ahead and leave a big fat like, sub for more content, and I'll show you more of my hometown later on. I'm Carl, and I approve this message. Later, guys.